Welcome back everyone, it's Lodestar here, and this is the final for my Kingdom Hearts HD Dream Drop Distance playthrough. So yeah, let's get into it. Last part was very, a lot of cutscene, a little few fighting, but you know, that's right.
13 darknesses. Master Xehanort has been busy.
Very busy. Ruining so many people's lives just to achieve his goal.
Aww,
so sad.
Sora, don't tell me your heart's sleeping too.
Aww.
No, Mickey. This affliction is not the same.
Can we do anything for him?
You know they're talking about Ventus, and they're saying, not your heart too.
In your Mark of Mastery exam, you were to unlock 7 sleeping keyholes. By doing so, you would awaken those worlds from their prison of slumber, and also acquire the power to free a heart from its sleep. Riku, you unlocked those keyholes within Sora's dreams. Therefore, it stands to reason that you now have the power to awaken Sora's heart.
You want him to dive back into Sora's sleep? But, Master, Sora's heart is down in the darkest abyss. If Riku's not careful, he might just get trapped down there with him. No, I'll go instead.
And perhaps you may even succeed, Mickey. But there is no denying Riku stands the better chance, having dived into Sora's heart as long as he has.
Mickey, I really appreciate it, but I'll go wake Sora up.
Riku!
Look at his face, sleeping like nothing's wrong, like there's nothing to even worry about. He's always been like that. The 3 of us would agree to work on the raft, and then this guy would go take a nap on the beach. You see, it's my job to keep him on his toes. Besides, what kind of Keyblade master sleeps through his test? I'm doing it for me too. Sora saved me once, and I heard him call my name. He needs me.
There's something real strong that binds us to each other. Even in the darkness, you can reach him. All you gotta do is follow that connection.
Gee, we're all connected to Sora.
And if the darkness gets you, I promise I'll bail you out. Dark Rescue's my middle name.
It's great that Lee is now a good guy.
Sora and I will be back soon.
Okay, something I want to mention before we get real close towards the end is there is quite a different way to unlocking the secret ending for this game than most. For most of the games you just have to do a few things in the journal and stuff like that, but this one requires you to do a little bit more. Okay, so you the first thing you have to do is collect a certain amount of trophies. Not the PSN trophies like you get for your PlayStation, trophies in the journal. So for a beginner, you have to collect 13 trophies. For normal or standard, you collect 7. In proud, you collect 5. And in critical, which I'm doing, you don't have to collect 1, even though I've got about 7. We have to take 30 Soras. Now, after that, after this fight that we're going to be doing real soon, you'll need to answer 3 questions, and you need to answer them in the right. You need to answer the right questions, basically. You'll be asked 3. The first one that you're asked, you have to pick option 3, and then the last 2 you have to pick option 2. And yeah. And then after that, in the credits, you have to play a mini game. It's not too hard of a mini game. I have actually failed at it the first time playing this game. So yeah, we'll get to that when we do. I just noticed all these panels are like through 1 and 2 of Sora and Riku's memories. Mainly Sora's, but you know. Oh no, I failed. I didn't collect enough Soras. I missed 2. Lucky I'm not getting a rank on this dive. No, we're past that. Okay, there we go. And yes, I'll explain the mini game now, just so that I don't have to when I'm doing it, so I can concentrate. The mini game in the credits, right? You'll have like 3D credits flying at you, and you have to collect all the golden letters to spell out a certain message. So yeah, that is what we're going to be doing. This part may be around 40 minutes long, something, which, you know, I hope it's not that long, but it will be at this rate, considering we're almost 10 minutes in and we've just finished the dive. So yeah, I've finished the first step, and that is the trophy one, because I don't actually need to get any, even though I've got about 7 or 8.
This abyss. Am I in Sora's dream?
Here we go, the final fight. It is a dark armored of Ventus dark armor or something like that. I don't exactly know what the fight's or the boss is called, but basically the darkness has possessed Ventus's armor's suit. Alright, when he does this, when it goes all white, I like to flow motion and not get hit by these dark orbs, because they are actually very powerful. There we go. Once it's gone back to darkness, you can go back down and fight. Ow. Okay, we got 1 bar down already. Here we go, I'm gonna heal. Ah, dang it. I hate when you go to heal and then they hit you right after, and it's like, well, that was kind of pointless. Okay, let's going back white. I'm doing this thing again. Oh, he tried. He really did try that. Okay, maybe you gotta hit him a couple times for him to end this sort of phase, I think. Okay, yeah, you did. Okay, we've almost beat him. I can't believe, I don't want to say anything in case I die, but this guy is like the last fight, and he's actually pretty easy. Oh dear. Oh freak. If I had died there, I would have been so angry and so humiliated after just saying that he's like one of the easiest. Oh dear, I forgot about this bit. Okay, this bit is where it gets hard. I don't really remember what I'm supposed to do. I just remember that it's a bit difficult and a bit random. A bit like Ventus' end fight with Ventus. And there we go. Don't ask me any strategy on that. I have no idea about that last bit, but it's a bit random. But I mean, you shouldn't have too much trouble, especially if you're playing like standard or beginner. Even Proud is pretty easy, to be honest. And there we go, we freed Sora from the evil suit. Or the possessed suit, really.
I'll find you, Sora.
Now we're using the kingdom key. This is how it could have happened if Riku didn't fall into darkness in Kingdom Hearts 1. And there we go. We unlocked Sora's heart from sleep. At least that's what it should have done. Now, again, we're coming up to the question bit. I believe the order is 3, 2, 2.
Roxas?
What is it that you're so afraid of?
Huh?
I'd have to think about that, Roxas. Okay, very quickly, I'm just loading an internet page just to see, just in case, because I would hate to not, you know, to have to do this whole thing again, because I'd have to start way back from fighting young Xehanort, which was in the last part. Okay, it is option 3. So, losing something that's important.
Losing something that's important.
Okay, actually the next two are option 2. Okay.
Roxas?
No, not quite.
No. Wait.
What is
That's
the
like
one
all the
thing
people
you
who
care
haven't
about
played
more
Birth
than
by Sleep.
anything else?
My close friends.
My close friends. What is going on?
That's the sentence for this series. Oh, and here's Shion.
Riku, what do you wish?
More questions.
Of course. We still have another answer.
I wish...
Okay, option 2. I almost pressed 3 for some reason, but it is to recover something important.
To recover something important that I lost.
Okay, so now all we need to do is do the mini game in the credits. A bottle. With a note in it. Just like Kingdom Hearts 2.
What's this?
You were not the visitor I expected.
Diz! I mean... Ansem the Wise. What are you doing here?
Perhaps I wanted to atone for events of the past, even if no apology can undo the harm I have wrought. I felt that I ought to leave at least something behind. So I digitized myself and my research, and hid them within Sora.
So this is... data?
Yes.
Now, this is kind of following, if you remember towards the end of Birth by Sleep, when he was talking with Aqua in the Realm of Darkness, he said that he hid his research inside of Sora. This is exactly what he meant.
A clue, I hope, to finding yourselves or your lost friends in your hour of need.
Oh, why thank you.
The heart has always been quick to grow. Each exposure to light, to the natural world, to other people, shapes this most malleable part inside of us. Nobody's are not different from us in that manner. Sora was the only one able to return to his human form without destroying his nobody. That is a statement to the love in his heart for other people and the bonds that tie them together.
I mean, Kyrie and Nomine kinda did too, but, you know.
He has the power to bring back the hearts and existences of those connected to him, to recreate people we thought were lost to us forever. Our most precious treasures, even an empty puppet, the trees of the forest, and the petals on the wind. There are hearts around us everywhere we look. And it does not take superhuman powers to see them. Surely we remember as children the way our hearts made everything seem so shiny and perfect. Sora has a heart like that.
He does.
Uncorrupted, willing to see the good before the bad. When he sees the heart in something, it then becomes real. When a connection seems broken, he may have the power to mend it. He has touched countless hearts. He has accepted them, and he has saved them. And some of those hearts have never left him.
Ventus.
Whether they fell into darkness or were trapped there. Whether they sleep in the darkness of Sora's heart.
And rocks essentially on, you know, we saw them here too.
Its warmth. They can be saved. All Sora needs to do is be himself and follow wherever it is that his heart takes him. It is the best and the only way. The rest is in there.
All right. Thanks. Thank you.
Of course. Now, why is it that you are here?
I kinda need to wake Sora up.
Don't tell me he's gone to sleep again.
That's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
What'll I do with him?
What, indeed?
This is kind of a nice scene, because these two had quite a bit of a
Never
history
fear.
together.
Sora is safe.
Huh?
He's not here. You see, by defeating the nightmare imprisoning Sora, you freed him.
You mean the Sora wrapped in that black phantom?
Then you came here, and you were questioned by 3 young people. That was the final key to awaken him. Sora is awake. You can go home now.
Really? Thank you.
I wonder if the reason why Diz or Ansem the Wise can't remember anything from his past, the Realm of Darkness, like he said to Aqua at the end of Birth by Sleep. I wonder if the reason why is because he digitized himself, because
Young man,
this Ansem here seems to
I do not
remember
believe
everything.
You ever told me your name.
It's Riku.
Which is kind of odd, because he did call him Riku towards the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm pretty sure. I think.